Hello, and welcome back to Playing with M. Today we are doing an unboxing. These scissors are so tiny. So I don't know why I pulled these out immediately, because the Moxie Life is going to be the last thing we unbox, even though it was the first thing to arrive. But I've been waiting on that for a hot minute. But I have sticker packages from LPTG Creates and Caitlin Plans. I am on both of their rep teams, and you can use the code M10 for 10% off in Lupita's shop, and you can use the code M15 for 15% off in Caitlin's shop. So let's see. Oh my god, girl. Did I just open this? Yes. I was like, something's wrong with the packaging. No, I opened it the wrong way. If you open it the correct way, it should. Oh my god, I'm just a mess. Okay. Anyways, so this is from Lupita. I'm just gonna see here. Yep. Thank you, M. Thanks, Boo. I fucking love Lupita. Okay, so this is my order. I didn't order very much. I've been trying to sort of downsize a little bit because I have too many stickers. But her freebie. We have her little hollyhocks and winter sprigs, which I thought were adorable. These are her little wood ornaments. So fucking cute. And then I got these. Okay, you need to get like really close on these, but they're all little dots for the snowflakes put together, and then some icicles. I'm seriously lacking when it comes to my holiday stickers because I go hard for the holidays when it comes to my planner usually. And I have a few. Oh my gosh, that's so stretchy. I have a few that I got from Caitlin's. Since I'm on her rep team, we get a number of sheets to start with. Do I remember what I requested? No. Okay, let's see. Oh, her new freebie. This is cute because it goes with one of her sheets that she has already. Specifically, these ones. So we have this in clear. And then we have these fun New Year's quotes and glitter 2023s, which I love. But we also sort of go into the retro for Christmas, and she has a retro New Year's as well that is hopefully in this pile. Then we have some, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. That's the same sheet as before, but in not clear. Oh, okay. Yeah, two sheets got left out by accident. It's fine. So the main pine cones, chef's kiss. I love a pine cone. We have the retro New Year's. And then we have, this is an old sheet, but I wanted it. It's the Love Bugs because it goes with something in her advent calendar. And then we have the Cardinals. So unfortunately, I'm realizing this, I forgot to select the Let's Stay Home stickers. Because she redid them with like a Christmas twist, and I was just like, I want them. But clearly I forgot to open them. So that's where we're at with that. Now, if you've been on my channel for a hot minute, you will know that I used to be really, really into Moxie Life. And the only reason that I stopped using it was because I wanted to do bullet journaling instead. So what I'm doing this year, it's technically not official yet, but it's like pretty much official, is that I'm gonna be using, at least I think, we're gonna go through these together just to make sure, you know, these quarterly notebooks. Oh man, this is turning into an ASMR video, isn't it? Like, how do I open these? The little tab thing? Yes, there we go. They're packaged very nicely. But I'm gonna use these goal-setting notebooks as kind of like a companion, right? Which is exactly what they are. They're sort of like companion notebooks. So this comes with 5 and one little, I think this first one is the quarterly assessment. Oh no, this is instructions. You know I love instructions. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick flip. Okay, so this is like the key. This is the one big thing that like you sit with, and it's kind of like how I would describe it is that kind of, you know how with bullet journals you have your yearly setup and then you have a whole bunch of pages? This is the yearly setup. So this is where we're going to be going through, and we'll probably do this in a video or something. Like doing the assessment, setting intentions, our annual goals and vision, our monthly goals and weekly actions. So they have the compass assessment, and here I think honestly, so these are perforated so you can tear them out, and I think that's every page in here is perforated, because the thing is that you're gonna retake this assessment 3 more times, and so you need the little prompts, right? And you know, you don't necessarily have to retake it. Sometimes you can just think about it and sort of like where you are compared to where you've been. But personally, I really like going in and doing it every month or every quarter. I mean, I could do it every month, but that seems excessive. And so here is sort of getting into all of the nitty-gritty. And I think this was present in the planner originally as well, but I really like having this in just a very small, compact thing that if someone asked me, hey, Em, what are your goals? I could just pull it out and be like, bam, here we go. And so you can see I've opened it already, and now it's kind of like, you know, it's not staying closed. They do sell, and I was heavily considering picking up one of their folios to keep it in, but that kind of gets away from the whole point that I'm only going to be using one of these per quarter, so I don't need all of them, I just need 2 potentially. This is as good of a time as any to mention that I am now a Moxie Life affiliate. I'm getting back to my roots, and I just want to check. This is a goal setting companion notebook. I want to see really quick. Oh, I don't remember my code. I think it's M10. It might be Emma 10. It might be Plan with M10. I have no idea. But I just want to see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. This is exactly what I want. So you have the month. These are all also perforated. You have your monthly goals, and then you have your weekly actions. So in the planner that I had, you would have your weekly actions, you would turn the page, and then it would be a weekly spread. But my problem there was that A, I could only fit 6 months in a planner. B, that I wasn't filling out the weekly actions because I was decorating the spread. And so having these separate, where I can pull out my bullet journal and be like, okay, here's all the pretty stuff, and then this is where I'm gonna get down and dirty with my goals. Like, yes, please, thank you. And so you have the 4 to 5 weekly actions. Then you have your monthly reflections, a note page, and it repeats. And that is the case for every single one of these notebooks, which I like. These notebooks were like $42 or $58, I think. I think there was a discount code that I used at the time, but we have your only limit is your mind. That's true. Trust the timing of your life, and it's a little bit like gilded. Good things take time, which is definitely true. And oh, this like, oh God, they look so good together. Just begin again and again. So none of this is like happy, toxic stuff. This is all kind of like facts and perseverance and things like that, which I really like. I also like that I can pick which one I want for which quarter. Okay. And then all of the orders that were placed for, oh my God, during their launch week got this year-end reflection notebook, and I actually had to remove like 3 of these from my cart because it was for every single item you had added. But so this I can use right now, right, to reflect on my year and sort of like, yeah. And how, you know, my scores from the beginning of the year, which I do have. I have those in my other Moxie Life notebook. We have our wins, our highlights, challenges, lessons, growth, gratitude, what's working, what's not working, impact, adjustments, reflections, and a letter to me. Oopsies. Oh wow, there are a lot. Okay, this is supposed to be just the letter, then they have extra pages. I was like, am I writing a 7-page letter to myself? God damn. And it has that sort of same gilded, although these covers feel a lot different. These kind of feel a little bit pebbled-y. No. But this is the real reason. It is astounding that they have not released these sooner. These are what they're calling Moxie markers, and I know that everyone and their mom was like, okay, I'm using the Moxie Life system and I want everything to be perfectly color coordinated because that's how we do. Like, come on. But they weren't, right? They were not perfectly color coordinated. And that was annoying. But they have released their own Moxie markers, and we're doing a swatch right now, right here, right now. I'm gonna grab a little, what's it called? Brush pen. Brush pen is the word I was looking for. And we are gonna swatch these. What I'm gonna do on my, oopsies, I have a new cart and I kind of just bumped into it. What I'm gonna end up doing on my Instagram is finding the closest comparisons. Because I understand, right? These markers are like $20 plus maybe a little bit. So like if you're the kind of person who has every kind of mild liner like I am, and you're like, well, why do I need more if there are some that are like really close already? Excellent question. Me. You might already have some colors that work for this. That's what I'm trying to go for. Now, I am also probably not going to keep the container, but from the top they look exactly like mild liners. That is a surprise to no one. Now, ooh, oh God, it fell. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, so they have the same Moxie markers on them. They have the label, so if you're colorblind or something, you would still be able to see that, oh, this is my fun and recreation marker. And so that's how I'm gonna label them in here in the swatch. We're gonna go in rainbow order, or well, my probably sad attempt at rainbow order. And I always like to make sure that we have, if there is a chisel tip and a bullet tip, that I swatch them both, because sometimes, I've learned this the hard way, sometimes they're different. So this is work and learning. I'm just gonna use a zebra click art here because it's the closest pen that I have. I'm gonna do it under, do I do them over or under? I think I only have a couple that have names. All right, I can do what I want. Great, okay. Except that sometimes it's just like really, really thick. Okay, but that's work and learning. Then we're gonna do fun and recreation. Also, you know, be careful because apparently that top part will fall off. This is a little crusty in there. Eek. Oh God, okay, remember how to press. It's like I've never used a highlighter a day in my life. Jesus Christ, okay. But as you know, you have to use them more to kind of get them flowing. This is fun and recreation. And in a second, we're going to pull out the exact, oh my God, why are all of my words out of my head right now? We're gonna pull out the year-end assessment and compare, make sure they really match up. This is personal. This time, it's personal. Okay, green, I think it's financial. And you can see that like they, for the most part, they are different from Mildliners. They're not too different. And I think that maybe this was a collab with Mildliner or something. Not entirely sure on that front. But for example, this color, which is for spiritual, I think. Yeah, spiritual and personal growth. I'm just gonna write spiritual because I don't like taking up more space on the page than I have to, but that's our spiritual. Oh my god. But yeah, they are a little bit stiff. So I'm used to them. Well, I guess I haven't like used a new highlighter in a while, but I like to feel like I don't have to press that hard. This is wellness. Then we go into purple. I'm playing this fun little game with myself right now called, yeah, that is for sure a match for a Mildliner. Trying to remember the categories off the top of my head. Family and relationships. I'm just gonna say relationships here because we have a relationship with your family usually. Unless you're me. Gotta work on that in therapy. This is, oh, that's dark gray. This is just Moxie gray. So this is just like their regular, nice, fun gray. Okay. This one is physical environment. Ooh, this one's gonna be juicy, I guess. You can see when I opened it how much juice was in there. I'm just gonna put environment here because I know that it's my environment and not like the universe's environment. Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little piece of, I guess we're gonna use our journal of dot paper, and I'm just gonna swatch them again really fast with little to no fanfare. And then we are going to do a quick comparison, right? Just because I really like, having my go-to marker, knowing exactly what I need, and knowing that it'll match. But I understand that, this is not meant to be cost prohibitive, and I don't want to tell you that you need these markers if you don't actually need them. Like, speaking as someone who has entirely too many pens already, I don't even know if I needed them. But let's compare these to the Mildliners because that's gonna be the real test of time. Luckily, whoa, that one is so juicy. I have them already swatched here. Okay, so as we know, this color, which is originally called something or other, yeah, this doesn't say which one it is, but this Mildliner, you can compare them. This one from Moxie is a little bit darker. It really is. The fun and recreation, I think these are extremely similar, and I don't think that is an abnormal statement. Usually people for personal would use the sort of goldenrod color. This is definitely more mustard-y. I feel like that's a great color to have. The green is pretty spot on for those. So we've got the green and the orange. The teal color, also spot on, as is the blue. And I'd say the purple is pretty close. The gray, actually, yeah, all of the others I think you can get away with using the Mildliners for. It's really just this yellow that is like super, super different. Now, if you don't have Mildliners, I would say that this is a great way to just pick up a whole bunch of colors that all go together in terms of having sort of the same warmth levels. I feel like that's a very big difference between the two. If you have the passion pens, I think you could probably get away with not buying a new set. I think that the passion pens also give you a pretty similar range. The Tombos for me are the most interesting in terms of just wanting to lay them down. You're definitely not gonna have that perfect orange match, but you get kind of close with in the yellow range. Either way, actually, if you just have Tombos, I think that, and you want it to be a perfect match, you're gonna be out of luck. They have the gray, and they have like a passable purple, but some of the others are a little bit too niche for it to work. Then, of course, we should look at the Calligraphs. So these are the only ones that I have, which I might be missing some. Oh, I mean, I definitely am. In terms of the grays, I don't have anything like that. This blue that came with the like OG subscription box is a pretty good match. As well as, I think Sunshine and or Golden Hour would be an okay match for the yellow. But again, these are all very bright. Now, let's go back to the original companion notebook and just do a quick comparison. Yeah. So this is just me moving this around in a circle, I know. So these are a little more muted than the actual colors themselves, but if you open one of the notebooks, not that notebook though, this notebook, these are also kind of coordinating, right? So like that health and wellness is a lot darker than this, as is the family and relationships. I wish we could have gotten like a really deep dark purple, but at the same time, a lot of people want to be able to use these as highlighters, right? So they can go through their week and say, this is something I did for my personal health this week. Whoop, I'm gonna highlight it with personal, and you know, etc. And if it's too dark of a color, you're not gonna be able to see it, which is why Moxie Gray is the darkest of these for sure, but it's also not one of those sort of core categories. Neither is the, oh, actually, I was gonna say neither is the gray, but the gray is for a physical environment. And they match better with the sort of internal symbol inside here. So, I know that these are like pretty expensive, honestly, but they do have digital downloads that you can use for free. So like the printable weekly action sheets and the assessments, which I really love. A company that's like, you know, we want to make money, sure, but we don't want you to not be able to get the help that you need because you don't have, you know, the financial resources for it. So that is my complete unboxing of the Moxie Life companion notebooks, as well as the Moxie markers, and some cute freaking stickers from Caitlin Plans and LPTG Creates. So let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to check out and review, because I'm totally down. There are some reading journals I was looking at, but I'm not sure if I would be able to physically use them because I use my bullet journal. So we'll see. But go ahead and like this video if you like it. Comment down below, like I said, what you want to see me review next. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Goal is to hit 1,000 by the new year. And as always, happy planning.